Hi, Michael Elliott here at the Book and Plow Farm for Between Two Mammoths. And today we have Shane Dillon, sophomore, with us here. Shane, it's great to have you on Between Two Mammoths. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm really appreciative that you're having me here today.
We are just a few weeks away from orientation as we're filming this. We won't release it until right after orientation. And you're coming back to campus to be an orientation leader.
I am.
What motivated you to do that?
So orientation was a really special time for me. So I did the Summer Bridge program, but coming back and having a week to settle in, to really network, make friends, it can be a critical time for students in Amherst. And I want to be able to give back because the experience was such a great one for me. And so I'm really excited to be with the other OLs, some who have experience and some who are new to it like myself. And I'm really excited to get to know the new class and just be a resource to them.
That's great. Now, one thing that you were open to last year was serving in student government.
Yes.
You were a senator in the Association of Amherst Students, AAS, and you are now vice president of AAS. Congratulations on your election. Tell me a little bit about your goals for AAS for the year and working with President Lori Alarcon.
Yeah, so I'm super excited to be working with this year's e-board. We are approaching AAS from the lens of, having seen it kind of work not in the best way in the past year. And I think that's why you saw 3 freshmen, including myself, get elected. The e-board jokes around that Lori and Minji, who is the treasurer, are the stability and the 3 freshmen are the energy. And so we're really going to approach AAS from a lens of transparency, accountability, and engagement. And no idea is going to be left out of the agenda. Yeah. So, the vice president gets to set the agenda for AAS and for our meetings. And so I'm really excited for the first meeting, and I'm even more excited to welcome the new freshman senators.
That's great. I wonder if I could pose to you a question that I get sometimes from alumni and other people who haven't really been on campus very much recently. They ask me, what is the environment like on campus in terms of really open, civic and respectful dialogue across political difference?
Yeah.
And they say, well, I hear that on college campuses right now, it's really hard to have a real back and forth debate where people feel free to exchange differing ideas and listen to each other. What's your response to that?
I think the culture on Amherst College, it's hard to pin it to one word. The debate, the discussions, it can be difficult sometimes because you have a larger group of students that generally think the same way politically, and sometimes you just never know. And I think one of the hardest things to do is to find a way to facilitate those conversations because we see how they're facilitated in the real world today, and it's depressing, I think, to see that if these are how our world leaders are engaging, how are we meant to engage? I think those political engagement discussions happen, in smaller groups, friend groups. I would like to see it happen more campus-wide, and I think we're going to see that increase with the 2024 election being next year. I hear that the campus gets really heated during big elections like that, so I hope to play a role in being able to facilitate it.
That's great. That's something we can work on together.
Yeah, of course.
Let's end with a really serious question.
Yeah.
What's the best place in Frost to study?
I enjoy the cafe area a lot when I am in there. You get to see people walking by, you get to, have short, quick conversations with people you haven't really seen in a while. I hope to get to study there more. I'm someone that likes to just study kind of by myself. I can't have distractions. But when I can, I would like to study there more.
All right. I'll see you in the cafe in Frost.
Of course.
Thank you, Shane. Thank you for being with us, and thanks to everyone for joining us for Between Two Mammoths.
Thank you so much.